I am such a selfish prick. Every time I want something, especially something very rare and limited, it becomes my goal, my means to an end to get what I want, especially in figures. I remember back in 2014, I really wanted the Agent Venom Disney exclusive Marvel Select. It was about $100 to $120 on eBay and Amazon. I missed out on it when it was an exclusive. I spent so much time and effort trying to get that figure. Because $100, $120 for a figure, that was really expensive for me. I was in college. I still can't afford that. When I got that figure, I found it for like $30 online. It was a customized painted version for my Thunderbolts collection, so that was amazing. But every time a new figure or like an old figure I really want comes into my heart and I just like covet it and I just want it for days, I can't stop thinking about it. After I got Agent Venom, I started wanting more, like the Marvel Select Falcon, the Marvel Select Hawkeye. Those things are pretty expensive. And then I went on to the Marvel Legends and I started team building Marvel Legends. I started wanting to get the very rare Team X-Force, which I completed by the way. And I also even got Warpath. I reviewed that. I will link that somewhere over here. After I got X-Force, I wanted to build my Dark Avenger setup. And the Dark Avenger setup has very expensive figures, or it used to. The Maskless Daken, I really wanted him. He was pretty rare. The Black Spider-Man from the Red Hulk wave, I really wanted him as well. And I traded like a Marvel Select Carnage for him. Pretty decent trade in my opinion. They don't have a Ms. Marvel version of that yet. So what I did with Ms. Marvel was I got the body of Captain Marvel from the Odin series and I swapped the head with the 3-pack Ms. Marvel. So there's that. But the figure in that line that was super rare and super expensive was Build-A-Figure Ares from 2008, Walmart exclusive. Back in 2008, Marvel Legends was kind of struggling. Toy Biz kind of sold off the rights of Marvel Legends to Hasbro, and the figures in that line from like 2006 on was okay. So I stopped collecting Marvel Legends for a while when that happened, but the figure I wish I did get was the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Ares. This was about 2015 when I was building my Dark Avengers collection, and Ares was about $200. The cheapest one you could find was probably about $180, and that was a steal back then. I trade Marvel Legends and I meet up with people, and I saw that some people would trade Hot Toys. Yes, I'm talking Hot Toys for a Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Ares. I know Build-A-Figures are expensive. They go for about $40 to about $50 range. If you find it a little cheaper, that's a steal. But a Hot Toys for a Marvel Legend, I mean, I guess, to each his own. But I remember it was like late 2016, I started seeing eBay come up with like these very cheap Ares. It was about $40. That's the price you should be paying for Build-A-Figures. Of course, the older ones, they do get very expensive, like the Sentinel and Fing Fang Foom. There were a lot of knockoff Ares being produced from China. It was about $40 a pop, and it came with way more accessories and weapons than the original one did. I wanted to seriously just buy one of the knockoffs, but my conscience didn't agree. And I was really contemplating, should I just get the entire wave of the Walmart series, which was the Ben Reilly Spider-Man, the Human Torch, an Iron Man, the Ultimate War Machine suit, Kang the Conqueror, Guardian, Vision, and Crossbones. The only one I really wanted from that wave was just Crossbones and Ares. That's it. But what I decided to do was I just got an Odin figure and I customized him to make him sort of look like Ares. When the knockoff version came out, the Ares, the real Ares, the collectors were sort of lowering their prices from like $220, $250 to about $150, a little less than that. It was interesting because one of the rarest Marvel Legends, because a knockoff came out, it was slowly starting to drop prices. But then 2017, the Thor Ragnarok wave came out. The wave consisted of Gladiator Thor, Gladiator Hulk being the Build-A-Figure, Hela, Loki, Thor Odinson Thor, Thor the female version Thor, and an Ares. He wasn't even a Build-A-Figure. It was also a remix version, so he had black armor on instead of brown. That's the version I prefer way more. So when that came out and the news broke, I was stoked because I really wanted Ares. And this Ares also came with an axe. The original version didn't. The Marvel Legends community of collecting figures, they were just going crazy. I was super pumped. You have literally no idea. When that news broke out, you started seeing people starting to sell it a little cheaper now. The holy grail of Marvel Legends was becoming cheaper. After that news broke out, I saw the Build-A-Figure being sold for like $100, $95, $85. It was just going down and down. But some people were waiting for the Thor Ragnarok wave. Once again, if you bought the Build-A-Figure Ares, I don't judge you, seriously. I feel that pain of wanting that figure no matter what. Anyways, I decided to wait for the Ragnarok Build-A-Figure Hulk series to come out, and I picked up the Marvel Legends Ares for $20. Yes, $20. It used to be $220, like $250. People would sell their Hot Toys for this figure, and I got it for $20. Everyone was able to just get their Ares for retail price. Not even for a Build-A-Figure price. After this guy was released, you started seeing the original version being sold for like $40, $60, $35, basically a Build-A-Figure price. Thank you, Hasbro, for not screwing us over. It was just an interesting trend to see that happen. A holy grail figure becoming common. Speechless. The reason why I'm a selfish jerk is because I really want other figures now after I got Ares. Like right now, I am eyeing a Hot Toys Hulk and a Hot Toys Vision, and also the new X-Men Marvel Legends wave that's gonna come out. Psylocke, you're next. This guy has been in his package for about 3 months now, and well, since this is Abe's figure channel, sort of, I decided to bust this guy open in front of y'all. So let me get my knife. Let's crack this guy open. So, how we do it is we get the back of this, and you see like little flaps over here. There's like a little tape that guards both sides. What we do is we cut that open. Oh man, when I lift this up, I want to be very gentle. Ah, there's a scratch on it already because of my fingernails. I don't know if you can tell. Oh my gosh, Beauty Guru? Oh my gosh. So in package we have Ares and some weapons, and he also comes with an arm for Gladiator Hulk and a weapon for Gladiator Hulk. This is very heavy. Finally, I am touching an authentic Ares for the first time. Comes with a sword and an axe. Rest in peace, Mjolnir. So there's a hammer right here that Hulk used in the movie to fight off Thor. And here's the Hulk arm. Pretty neat. Single jointed elbow and a ball joint right here. His weapon comes with this big old sword. It's kind of like the sword that Soul Calibur uses. I like Soul Calibur. And this black axe. I think this is a repaint from a Thor figure from a long time ago, but the black wash and the black paint is really good. You can't tell. Love it. And finally, Ares. Yes! Gotta check if his joints are good. Okay, his joints are looking really tight. Every Marvel Legend collector and figure collector knows what I'm talking about. The joints better be tight, not too tight. His helmet comes off, nice. There's a little bit of paint chip on his head, but right here, which I'm not really a fan of. I'm so happy. Smells pretty good. That new Hasbro Marvel Legends smell, can't beat that smell. If they sold a cologne for figures, like brand new figures, oh my gosh, Fragrance by Abe. Let me just do a quick review of this guy. I just spent a good 15 minutes trying to figure this figure out. I'll leave now. The paint on this figure is just great. Paint that sticks out the most is his iron parts, like right here. There's like a paint wash. The only problem I have with this figure's painting is I wish the helmet was a little bit more gold. Face sculpt is really good. You could tell that he went through some stuff with all that dirt on his face. This was the part that I was talking about that is kind of splotchy. I don't really know what to say other than the fact that I'm just really happy with this figure because I just really wanted this figure for the longest time. Definitely looks better with the helmet on. I'll go over the articulation real quick. His head can move right, left, but he can't really look up. He has an arm that can go up all the way. He has a 360 bicep joint. This arm is a little bit loose, but it's okay. His arm can only bend this far. He has a waist pivot. He can move back a lot, can move down a little bit. He has legs that you could kick out this far, back. Oh shoot. Ah, shoot. Okay, he's back now. Really good leg movement. Double jointed knee. And he has ankle articulation. Can move down and up. I'm so proud of you, Aries. I love this figure so much. Let's go to size comparison. Here he is next to some godlike characters. We got God of Thunder, Goddess of Death, God of War, God of Mischief, and Enchantress from the Raph set. Man, I'm having a crazy geek moment just looking at all of them lined up. Wouldn't it be cool to see Ares fight Thor? There was also an Easter egg of him in Thor Ragnarok, which was amazing. This is real beauty. Here he is next to some other Marvel Legends, Age of Ultron Hulk and Pizza Spider-Man. Here he is next to the SH Figure Arts Captain America, God of War, God of Good Looks. Speaking of good looks, here he is next to Hot Toys Thor. Kinda lazy to move back the camera. Here he is next to that brush I mistook for a knife. Here he is next to the album I found in my room. This is not mine, this is my sister's. And here he is next to the God of War against acne, the COSRX Centella Blemish Cream. I am speechless. What the heck? This is the part where I'm done. Oh, I recommend this figure, 10 out of 10. It's Marvel, must have, must buy, totally buy, sexy. The end.